Assalamu alaikum children, and welcome to another episode of the Butterfly Corner on Hilaal TV. My name is Samira and I'll be keeping you company every single day. Have you been watching our show? Have you been watching on DSTV or channel 347? Or maybe you've been watching on our website on our live streaming? Or have you been watching on YouTube? Wherever you've been watching from, welcome, welcome. This is our special show where we get to learn the fun way. Let's learn about Islam and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We dream about Jannah and find ways to make Allah happy. Today, children, we're going to kickstart the show off with a favorite story. I love reading stories, don't you? If you have a favorite story, why not send it to us so that I can read it to everybody out there? How awesome would it be if your story was read out on air? All you have to do is drop us a message on our special number. Do you remember the number? Let's say it together. 082 641 5789. Today, children, I have another story. This one is called Muslimah or Not. Let's read the story together. Amina and Zainab were cousins of about the same age. They were very, very close to each other. But in dressing, they were very, very different. Zainab enjoyed wearing the latest fashionable clothing. She couldn't care less about what was Islamic or not. Amina, however, was very conscious of how she dressed. All her dresses were long and covered her up completely. She always wore a scarf on her head too. "You look like an old granny," Zainab would say to her. "Take your scarf off. Let's do your hair. I'll make you fancy and out there." Amina would ignore her. She knew that by dressing in an Islamic way, she was showing respect for the body that Allah had given her, and she was pleasing Allah. One day, Zainab's daddy took the two girls to buy ice cream. As he stood in the line to buy ice cream, the girls found two chairs that were sitting on the side and decided to have a small rest. A Muslim lady was passing by. She looked at Amina and said, "Assalamu alaikum." Amina returned her salam and said, "Wa alaikum assalam." The girl didn't greet Zainab. Instead, she smiled and walked away. Now Zainab was very wary and very hurt. Why would the lady only greet Amina and not greet little Zainab? In fact, she had only made salam to one person. That wasn't right. A few minutes later, a girl about their age was passing by. And again, she said hello to Zainab and said Assalamu alaikum to Amina. By this time, Zainab was very angry. She said to Amina, "Why do people keep greeting you and not greeting me with salam? Don't they know I'm Muslim too? Am I invisible?" Amina, who stood and could see how upset Zainab was, gently explained and said, "You see, when they look at me, they see my scarf and my dressing, and they know immediately that I am a Muslim, and so they greet with salam. They didn't know whether you were a Muslim or not, and so maybe they felt if they greeted you, you'd be offended." Zainab looked at herself and she realized that her cousin Amina was absolutely right. Her wonderful, fashionable clothing didn't seem so wonderful anymore. In fact, she realized that if she dressed this way, strangers wouldn't even know that she was a Muslim and they wouldn't respect her. But even more than that, she knew that she wouldn't be respected by anyone around her not even by Allah. She made up her mind that this would be her turning point. She asked her cousin Amina to teach her how to dress beautifully and covered at the same time. People would never be confused again. And most importantly, Allah would be happy with her for covering up all the blessings that He had given her. She was a Muslim girl and was proud to be one. In fact, this would show in her dressing and her way she acted and behaved too. From that day on, whenever Zainab and Amina went out together, and if anyone had to greet them, they would make salam to both of them. And more so, our Allah would be happy with her, isn't it? I know that, insha'Allah. Children, do you dress beautifully and in an Islamic way? Do you dress like the Sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? If you're a little boy, do you dress the way our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam would have loved? I hope so, insha'Allah. And if not, don't worry, it's not too late. You can get a reward by Allah just by dressing up like a little Muslim boy or a little Muslim girl, insha'Allah. Children, I want to do some arts and crafts after reading that wonderful story. Wouldn't you? Come on, let's go get all our art supplies, and when we come back, insha'Allah, we'll have some fun. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Welcome back, children. Children, do you like drawing? I know I do. In fact, it's one of my favorite things to do. Do you know why? It's because no matter how good or how bad I am at it, I can have so much fun, and I can do amazing things, and I can color and paint and draw and let my imagination run wild. Now, children, if you'd like to draw with us today, you know what to do. Have your art supplies ready. Today we don't need anything fancy, just some markers, some crayons, some color pencils, and some paper, and that's it. We can have so much fun with something that doesn't cost much at all. So come on, children, I think we need to do something that's A-okay. But what should we do? What should we do? I know. We can talk about Allah, who is one. Our Allah is the one and only. We know our Allah has no partners. We know that our Allah has no children, and we know our Allah has no mommy and no daddy. Allah was the first being, and Allah will be the last. Allah created everything, the heaven and the earth. Allah created every human being. Allah created every animal, every creature, every mountain and grain of sand. So today, let's do a little picture that reminds us that Allah is one. I'm going to start off with my pencil, and I want to show you how we're going to draw our hand with Allah is one. Let's do it together. The first thing I'm going to do is to draw a line going across, just like that. Then I'm going to cuff it on the side, like that. I'm going to do the same line over under and another one on the side. And with the name of Allah, by saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, I'm going to make another line going down that way and another line going down that way. Now, if you're confused, don't worry, we've got this covered. I'm going to show you how we're going to say Ahad. Allah is one. The next thing I'm going to do is make a line going up on the top and make the letter M. Then I'm going to make another one Then I'm going to give it one long finger and a thumb that I'm going to join at the bottom. I'm going to give this little finger a nail, and I'm going to give my thumb a nail too. And just like a Muslim, we keep it nice and short, insha'Allah. Now let's color it in and do it slowly from the beginning. And while we do that, let's make the dhikr of Allah. And since we're saying that Allah is one, we are saying La ilaha illallah. There's no God but Allah. Let's do it together. I think our little child needs a blue top. What do you think? Let's start at the beginning. We started off with a straight line going across, just like that. Then we made a line with a rounded tip, like that. Then we did the same thing underneath, just like that. Then we did one more, like that. And then we went all the way to the bottom to create the sleeve, like that. The next thing we did is to outline his little hand, or her little hand, by going around like a M or an M. Then we did another line, like that. Then we made one long finger and one thumb, just like that. Then we outlined the nail so that it looked like real fun. Let's color it in. While we're coloring in now, let's say La ilaha illallah. There's no God but Allah. Let's do it together. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Come on, children, make the dhikr of Allah with me so that you too can get the reward from Allah. Did you know by saying La ilaha illallah, Allah will make your face shine bright on the day of Qiyamah? By saying La ilaha illallah, we're saying Allah is one. That's right, mashallah. Let's go over the t-shirt. Just like that. And remember, when you're coloring, color in one direction and nicely and neatly, insha'Allah. While we're coloring, let's make the dhikr of Allah and continue saying La ilaha illallah. 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 Look, children, doesn't that look wonderful? What color did you make your t-shirt? Did you make it pink? Or did you make it blue? Did you make yours yellow or purple too? Did you make yours with stripes or stars or polka dots? You can do it any way you like. The only thing you need to remember is that Allah is one. Just like that. I'm almost done. Quickly, let's say it 3 more times. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. And just like that, I'm done. Look, children, Allah is one. But unfortunately, we've come to the end of another show. Don't worry, we'll be back again soon. Don't forget to send me a picture of your wonderful drawings. I can't wait to see them, insha'Allah. Until next time, fi amanillah, ma'as salama.